I just want to focus on myself and don't worry about don't really worry about winning my my rank my elos.
I want to explain you
Focus on the
this.
gameplay.
I want to explain you this is that when you come to a VOD review, and then after the VOD review is over, it's not taking you to like a next level of gameplay. You understand? It doesn't immediately take you. And when you come for a VOD review, now your mindset shifts from I want to rank up to I want to improve. Right? The matches, they become less of a grind, but more of a I want to keep something in my mind that I will improve, right? And I keep it this way. For example, I want to improve my cooldown usage, or I want to improve my positioning, or I want to improve my, ult tracking, whatever it is. From now on, I want you to think about more of like, I want to improve rather than I want to climb. Because your skill and your rating are kind of like, they're like parallel to each other, right? The skill goes up, rank goes up, right? Yeah. So I want to ask you, do you feel any difference when you were like in plat and now you're in gold? Do you see anything different in the lobby?
Yeah, that's what I was like. I couldn't really tell any difference. Which probably shows that I'm not really paying attention. Like there probably was a difference, but I just didn't recognize it.
Yeah. That's okay. It's very normal. It's very normal to have this kind of thing. So what is like the struggle that you have? Like, I'm not talking about just one match, but I'm talking about like generally speaking, like very often. Is there something that you were like, oh yeah, this is something I struggle with?
I just feel like my impact on winning. It's not that high. I just feel like I'm not the one changing the outcome of the thing. Like I'm like looking at the fight and then I don't really have anything to change. Like if we're losing, I can't really change that.
That's okay.
Like, if we're losing, I can't do anything to stop that.
That's okay.
And if we're winning, like it might not be because it was me.
Like somebody.
Really because my aim is pretty ass. I like don't want myself playing hit scan because I feel like I'm just not. If it relies a lot on me just poking out the backline, and that's like. Can't consistently do that. So I play a lot of flankers. Like I play with Genji, and I think the new character is really fun. I really like the new character. This
is you.
Cool. Yeah. That's me. Yeah, this game I feel like I just did nothing this game.
That's okay. So do you play chess?
No, but I know the basic rules, but I could not play it.
Yeah. So I want to explain you something very interesting. There is a little bit correlation between chess and Overwatch that I like to bring this example always, So in chess, there are some positions and there are some moves that's like guarantee to give you something, right? There's guarantee to give you something. For example, like the enemy, like not the enemy, the opponent has two pieces like this, right? And then your knight jumps here in the middle, and then your knight is attacking two things at the same time, right? So it's guaranteed if this guy cannot protect this guy, it's guaranteed that you're gonna capture at least one of these pieces, and it's a value, right? So chess, it's like 1v1, and you lose, it's on you, right? You win, it's on you, right? Overwatch, there's like 9 random guys here with you, right? So it does change a little bit, right? So you might think that, wait a second, if there's like, in chess, it's like, this is like 1 versus 1, so every decision, it's all on me, right? 100% blame is on me for losing, right? But in this lobby, there's like 9 people. 4 of your teammates, right? 4 of your teammates, and then 4 of your enemies. And you cannot control 9 of the people at the same time, right? But you know what's funny? the funny thing is that even if the outcomes are random, even if the outcomes are uncontrolled and very, very insanely hard to anticipate, you still need to play just like I just explained you, like the knight jumps into the middle and attacks at the 2 pieces. Do you understand what I mean? Even with this randomness and this craziness, you treat it like chess and you do things that are high value, right? It's just in chess, it's like 100% you capture this piece, right? But in Overwatch, it just increases your chance to capture the point. Do you understand what I mean? In Overwatch, you can do this in Overwatch, and everybody, your teammates, everybody in your team dies, and then you die and congratulate, GG next, right? But still, you have to keep the mentality of the same as the chess, which means that what is the chess? Yeah, there's like pieces on the board, right? And you always need to think about, in chess, you need to think about attacks, checks, and captures. This is how chess works, right? So these are principles. These are chess principles. Overwatch also has principles. It's just that in chess, the outcome is guaranteed if you play the tactic correctly. In Overwatch, the outcome just increases your chances of winning. Do you see the difference?
Yeah.
So the problem with this level of the lobby is that people, after coaching, they do that. They go and they attack 2 pieces at the same time, like they play principled Overwatch, yeah? So they follow the rules of Overwatch, and then they just lose. And then they lose again, and then they lose again. And then there's like, okay, this is not working. I'm going back to my crap habits, right? But the problem is that, comparing again to chess, yeah? The chess is you have a piece, you just take it and you put it here, right? And you literally memorize the moves. You memorize the moves. It's like, okay, this goes here. They even have square names, like A4, for example, right? Oh, the knight moves to A4, right? It's so much easier in chess to remember. But in Overwatch, again, you need to keep the same mentality. But you putting the piece from here to here requires practice. Requires practice.
Yeah.
And then after you get the practice, you putting the piece from here to here becomes as easy as in chess, like moving a piece. You get what I'm saying? So the first step is pattern recognition. What is pattern recognition? This is the enemy 2 pieces in chess. If I jump here, I'm attacking 2 pieces. This is a pattern, right? Chess players are good at pattern. That's why they play like 1 minute match. Chess players, like 1 minute, like this, because it's all patterns. Oh, I see the patterns. And like Overwatch, you do the pattern, you fail, you repeat. You do it, you fail, you repeat. You do it, you do. If you're doing it like many times and you're still unable to get value, it means you haven't done it enough. Keep doing it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do you notice what I'm teaching you here? I'm not telling you go high ground and kill enemies. I'm not teaching you that.
Yeah, like it's not gonna, it's not like chess. Oh, I'm gonna take a piece. That's a kill. It's not. I'm gonna get a kill. It's gonna. Yeah. But it's still gonna be impact. Exactly. Eventually, I might get a kill. But
exactly. Yeah.
It's not about the kill.
Yeah. In chess, in chess, look again, right? There's a white square, and then there is 2 black squares. The opponent has 2 pieces here. 1 piece here, 1 piece here. This is a pattern. And now I know if my knight jumps here, it will attack 2 pieces at the same time. It's an inevitable value. That's a pattern, right? In Overwatch, there are also patterns. For example, isolated target. That's a pattern. You have to make it yourself a habit of using that pattern, putting the piece here. So you are the piece, right? You are the piece.
Yeah.
You're the only piece. It's like chess, but you're only one piece. But you see that unprotected guy, that's a pattern. Just like in chess, attack it, right? For example, I'm just bringing an example here, right? Another pattern could be, oh, Kiriko. Just now the Kiriko jumped here, came here with the teleport, and Suzu, right? That's a pattern that's a window of kill for Kiriko. That's a pattern, right? On run. Wait a second. I just saw on run used 2 shifts. Shift. Okay. And then she used E. her blade. Okay, that's a pattern. It means she has 0 cooldowns. Now I'm gonna turn, like I'm shooting another guy here. I'm shooting that. Now that's a pattern. I recognize this pattern. I shoot this on run, right? Now again, because there is like 9 people here, somebody from your team may feed and die, and somebody you maybe shoot and you miss your target, right? Maybe they get healed, maybe they run away, right? But still,
it doesn't matter. I just
it doesn't matter. You still need to play optimally. Your decisions need to be optimal. Always the correct decisions, you know? If you can do more of the correct and optimal decisions and less of the incorrect decisions, you just have higher chance of winning. Why? Because even though there's like 9 people here, you are a slot in your team, right? A slot. There is no guarantee that the 5 of your opponents are all of them good, yeah? Maybe this crap, right? Maybe this is good, this is good, this is crap, this is crap. You have 0 control here, right? But here, in your team, you have a control over one thing. It's you always be good, right? Now, that means that guaranteed, there's always one guy that's always good, right? Always doing the correct decisions. That just increases your winning chances. Maybe not this match. Maybe these guys are crap. And they're all good, right? And you just lose. But in the more matches, 1 game, 2 game, 3 game, 4 game, 5 game, the more you keep consistently doing correct decisions, you just go higher in the rank and you just improve as a better player. Right? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So again, I don't want to teach you that. I don't want to teach you here is that like, you're Shion, and Shion, you need to open up on this and that. No, this all the things you can watch on YouTube. Everything's there, right? It doesn't work like. I mean, these are micromanaging. I don't want to micromanage you. So what I'm going to show you today is I'm going to show you some patterns that you can start to recognize these patterns, right? And then you'll start to try to use these patterns for your advantage. Now, is there any question you have until we can move forward?
No, I think that's really good. I think that's that's like just building the fundamental.
Yeah, it is. It is important.
How to get more.
Yeah.
Get better.
It is. Yeah, I want to. So the fundamentals we discussed just before I move on, right? Just to summarize what we talked here. Forget about ranking up right now. Every match is a practice match, right? And try to focus on pattern recognition. When you are a DPS player, you are the biggest guy that plays on the pattern recognition. I also explain you this, and then we can move forward, right? So when you are a support player, you are in between active and passive play. In between. It's like 50-50. Let me explain. For example, I'm Juno, right? I have a gun. Oh, my Ash is low. I'm reacting to it and I'm healing my Ash, right? Or I'm Juno, and then I don't know, enemy soldier lost some HP, yeah? Now I shoot that guy. It means I'm active. I'm more active player. You see what I'm saying, right? Mm-hmm. As a DPS player, you don't care about these guys at all, right? You don't. As a DPS player, these guys don't matter to you at all. I mean, you should wombo combo. You should try to play as a team player as much as, but most of the time, you're gonna have like two eyes looking at them all the time and see how I can punish them. That's how the DPS plays, especially Shion, right? Yeah, there's a massive difference in this. All right, let's see. If it's laggy, if it's bad, please let me know. I will restart it. And
really good quality, actually.
Yeah, it is. My internet here is crappy. But yeah, let's see. How is it now? Is it okay?
Oh, this is great. This is like, I can't even tell the difference that you're streaming. It's like how I would.
That's lucky. Yeah. Usually we don't have this. Okay, I want to ask you, what is your game plan here? What is the first thing you should do here?
Low-key, I don't even think I was thinking about that. I was just walking.
Scouting. Okay, you can even write this on a paper and put next to you.
Yeah.
Every time the match begins, have your basic idea of like, I'm gonna be here, whatever. But remember to scout because you're Shion, right? You are kind of like a in between of a hit scan flanker. You're not fully flanker, but you're also not fully a long range guy, right? So in between. So your decisions are you can be easily punished based on your decision. So when the match begins, I want you to scout a little bit, see what they have, and only after that you can think about like what I'm gonna do here. Okay, all right.
Okay.
Let's see. Yep, let's see. Do you remember this match? When did you play this?
I was like just last night. I just remember we got completely rolled.
Okay.
I was pretty low impact.
The smell is
Just
quite different.
Yeah, that's okay. Happens to the best.
Oh.
This
I should just be looking at them and deciding. Do I wanna?
Yeah.
Do I wanna play the passive? I just shoot at them like Shion 76 or like I don't know. Maybe look for a flank. Yeah.
This is okay.
Yeah, I'm shooting.
Okay. Okay. So what happened here? One of your guys died, right? And
yeah.
Yeah, and you have Mercy. Most likely there's gonna be a resurrection here. Can you use this for your advantage when your teammate dies? What do you think?
I don't know. I feel like if I don't know what I can do here.
Let's say there is no Mercy. There is no chance for a resurrection. What is that you have to do now? Your teammate died. This is very punishing, by the way. This is very punishing.
Look for a trade on someone.
Yeah.
Will I die? Oh.
Yeah. So there is something. There is like as a DPS player. Well, I'm talking about. Remember what we talked about at the beginning? Patterns, right? The patterns. Now, on this rank, maybe I might be wrong about my guess. Usually when somebody dies, especially support, people press W. You get what I'm saying? That's a body language. The dopamine hits, even on regular headshot, like if you do headshot, somebody gets low HP, starts to go back, people just on their neurological level, they press W.
Oh, yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So you as a Shion, you are a punisher. You're very hard to escape. When you catch somebody off guard, you are really good at punishing. So the moments like this, try not to focus on I was like, a lot of low-ranked players, they react to this. Like, oh, my support died.
Oh, my team died.
No. Yeah, no. You are... Role play yourself. You're a sadistic annihilator, like an assassin style of person. Role play yourself. Use this corpse to your advantage. What would she do? Yeah, exactly that. She was like, okay, I'm gonna use. So, in a bit higher level, like a plat and diamond, and even up to masters, somebody dies, you're gonna press W, try to use on this advantage. But in lower ranks, sometimes they don't react. Sometimes they're just like, they all gonna sit on a car like this. This, like, looking at this is very low level gameplay. Like, the two supports here, right? Like, soldier is like 0, like, the only guy is taking high ground is this guy. Tank is in an amazing position, I tell you that. It's a fantastic position on the Sigma, right? But, so what I'm trying to say here is that, I got a bit carried on, sorry. So, when this kind of thing happens, think about, maybe, especially Mercy, they're gonna try to stop Mercy res, I was like, I might catch somebody off guard, So try to recognize the pattern.
I see.
Try to recognize the pattern. And also the same as the enemy. The enemy dies. Your team might press W, right? And so also a pattern. Your team presses W. Don't stay behind, Press with them. So try to recognize this, and you will be a great DPS player. Now, I'm not telling you to always be a reactive player. I'm not saying you wait and react to something happens. No, it's just this happens. This is gonna happen.
I see something, and
if it happens next to you, switch your brain. It's like, am I gonna be able to do this? All right, let's see if there is anything that I guessed correctly. Sorry. By the way, I'm using my left hand because my right arm is injured. So my my buttons, I'm gonna
that's all
misclick
right,
a
yeah.
lot. It's gonna
Take
be
your
so,
time.
yeah, I'm
Yeah.
apologize.
No, that's all good. That's all good. No worries. No worries.
Yeah. Let's see here. Let's roll back a little bit here, so we can recognize the moment here, right? So where is your Juno? Okay, is your Juno? The before the rest. I wanna see Juno dying again. Yeah. So we can be honest, yeah. Okay. Now I'm gonna go up and just to see if we are right in this anticipation that in my guess that they're gonna press W or not. Right, let's see from here. Yeah. Yeah, you can see already like when the kill came, when there was a kill, right after that, how much the positioning changed. Look at the soldier, look at this Juno, see? Before there was like half hiding, half like something, but after the kill, they immediately the dopamine hits. Like this is a free kill. This guy's a free kill. I'm not even joking. Like if you nobody would react to like the damage is so crazy right now. Especially Shion has a burst damage, right? So of course this is hard to execute. It's hard to kill this guy in this position. But look, he's so overextended with zero cover, right? So that's what I said, right? I said when somebody dies from your team, they are going to expose themselves. They are going to press W, you know, and they're gonna. So yeah, if you in this moment, you're a bit too behind because you're in your mind. Oh, my support died. I have to back up. No, my support died. Let me see what I can do, right? Instead of my support died, let me go hide and wait. It's not gonna because they're gonna snowball it. They're gonna snowball it. So you have nothing to lose. The guy's already dead. So it would be better to like stand here and just right click, and then pew pew pew. He's dead. There's no way he could react to that. If you just hide here, you shouldn't even, you know, when this happens, you shouldn't even look for the opportunity. In your brain, you should be like, this is definitely gonna happen. Already charge, get out. You're gonna see so many open targets. Look, see? And then your charge is like your right click, yeah, your second round. How is gonna survive?
Yeah.
Right? No way. See how much exposed they got. So when I was talking about pattern recognition, I was talking about, so again, yeah, maybe he gets healed and maybe he doesn't die and maybe you die. But you still
but it's just
need to do it.
all about.
Yeah. Right. Oh yeah, let's see how it goes after that. Okay. Good. All right, good repositioning. This is a good. I love this. Why I love this? Do you know? Yeah.
Just
Why I love this?
looking for, I don't know, an opportunity.
Yeah.
I guess.
Read my mind.
Looking for
Yeah. Be a
angle on
magician.
the enemy team. I
Be a
don't know.
wizard. Be a wizard. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
Why I love this is that because they are coming, they are pressing W, and if you keep standing here, there's like really nothing you can do. This Sigma is just gonna mitigate all your damage. Right? So you are going more of a proactive play here. That's a good decision. Now, why I'm praising you here, because if you are going to improve as a player, you should not only know what you're doing wrong, but you also know what you're doing right, so you can keep it, you can preserve it, you know?
yeah,
So,
keep doing it.
Yeah. So, now, I want to ask you a trick question here. Right now, the main goal is to come here and get a kill, right?
I mean,
Is
I'm
that
trying to.
is that the optimal play? The optimal play here, the theory, yeah, positional theory of this exact
I'm not.
moment.
You know, I'm not looking for a kill. If I happen to get a kill, nice. I'll take it. But yeah, I'm not gonna like die for a kill here. I'll just like look for some damage. Look for some burst on the swishy.
Exactly.
Like, why they're not looking at me.
That's the perfect answer.
And then when they look at me, I'll just like run away again.
That's the perfect answer. When you have a situation like this, you need to be like disrupting them. Don't let this guy heal. This guy is so overextended. So, see again, right? They are still trying to snowball. They are.
I hope I shoot the judo in this.
Yeah, this is a like free kill, right? So what I'm talking about, yeah, again, right, a pattern recognition, right? So when they are snowballing the fight, it's just naturally humans, they just become more overconfident. Just more overconfident. And in this moment, when you're trying to do this, this is perfect. And you just, again, right here, you can just right click. You don't have to see anything. Just because definitely.
Yeah, start charging.
Yeah, just start charging. I hope you did that. Most likely you did that, right? So as a disruptor type of a hero, you not only going for kills. Kills are great. But if you start shooting this guy, turns back to you. Soldier turns back to you. And then this guy turns back to you. You just you use this, you have this high ground, you have this cover, you just disrupt them, don't let them heal, don't let them do anything. Sigma's gonna die. Sigma's gonna die. I'm not even joking. Sigma's gonna die. That's a pattern, right? Like again, right in chess, yeah, do this, this happens, right? Do this, come here, this happens, right? Same way. This is a pattern, and yeah, you're doing the great thing here. Okay, let me see again. I'll try to. It's late. Oh wow! Whoa! Good. I would keep shooting.
Yeah.
Yeah, you still 170. I would keep shooting. Yeah, there's two. This is an uptime problem. So what you did here just now, it was a really high value. You could even shift here. Instead of shifting back, you could shift here. Throw your bike on them and keep shooting as long as you can.
Yeah.
Why I say this?
And now I just lose my pressure and they don't care about me anymore.
Yeah. Why I say this is that, this is your honeymoon. Why is this keep disappearing? This is your honeymoon. This is your child. What is your best memory of your life? This is it. Would you want it to be longer?
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you get what I mean, right? Like, if you are here and you're disrupting their backline, the value of this is insane. Insane value in this. You understand? The value on what you just did here is crazy, but you quickly backed up. So you just canceled your own value, right? So what I would do is, like, the uptime of this value, you should keep it higher. Because they just, the moment when you did it, I would like to go back here. I apologize. I stopped the game a lot of times. I don't know what's with my controls today. Sorry. Yeah. I don't know why my markers disappear. Before they used to stay all the time, but now they just disappear. Yeah, see? It's gone. Right. My app is glitching. All right. Anyways, I want to go back a little bit here, so you can see, like, more on this example of what I mean, right? So faster. Okay, so I'm gonna slow down the gameplay here a little bit so you can see. Look, when you started to shoot, I want to see their body language. Look at this.
All looking at me now.
Yeah.
Juno's, Sojourn.
One guy got extremely low. Very high chance to this guy wouldn't survive on any rank. Only in gold this guy would survive, being completely
like, if I had better aim, he was dead.
Yeah, like these guys, if it's like Ash or something, only in gold this kind of person will survive.
Wait, yeah,
but you should still do it, right? Now look at this. Sojourn turns back to you, also losing HP, right? Panic, look at the panic. They're just so panicking right now. And this Kiriko, now I have to make a decision. Should I heal this guys? Or should I keep my tank up, right? What should I... The shield is breaking, yeah? You see what I'm saying? This is the value. Just one right click from a good position, absolutely could turn this into a nightmare for them, right? Let's keep watching here. How many people looking at you now? Like 1, 2... Soldier backs up. Look, soldier backs up. Kiriko turns back to save. This guy starts to lose HP. See? Look at this. Right? And then you backed up. It's like, you get what I'm saying? This is like gooning. This is like gooning. You came to the edge and you stopped. You get what I'm saying here? It's like you're very close to the climax, and it was like, nah, I'm just gonna delay it. Yeah, and also don't we? And you might think that, wait, this sojourn is coming on me, right? This kind of duels. You're a great duelist, by the way. You're very hard to kill one by one, right? You're very hard to kill one by one, and also you have to practice your duels. Next time when you have a situation like this, somebody's jumping on you like this. Remember, take the duel and die with honor. But if you're a DPS player, you have to practice your duels. You practice your duels by accepting the duels, right? Even with low HP, treat your games as a practice range. That's okay. That was a good example. I was looking at this. All right, let's see here. Okay, that's a good one. Nice. Again, do you see the same mistake again? Just now you did. Did you notice that?
I just give up my position, give up my pressure. Let them back off, let them heal.
Yeah, because you know what I just said here when I was talking about the position earlier. It might be a little bit controversial. Like some people say, no, it's okay to give like back up and don't feed and something like this. Yeah, but this position was inexcusable. You had Mercy on you, and your Juno is behind you. Your tank is nearby. You know, yeah, this was backing up here was unexcusable. Let's see here. What did this do? Right, what did this do? Okay, the bike shoots. 2 guys are halved already, and then they turn back to you again. Start panicking. I'm so anxious right now. How is this guy still alive? I'm so anxious. Watching this makes me anxious. Like how you, like you know what I mean? Like aiming, like from plat. Was like,
it's
you know, like
you're thinking like, how is this guy allowed to play like this?
It
like,
makes my cortisol just went up looking at this guy. Always.
How is he getting away with this?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So here, right here, why I wouldn't go back up? I would keep shooting. Let Sigma shoot you a couple of, because you have your over life. Yeah, you can always like jump here and get a health pack, or just try again. Yeah, try to extend your aggression as much as you can. Now, after this, I want you to go to some quick plays, and you know you have a good thing. You do recognize the moments where you put pressure on the backline. You recognize that pattern. That's great. But I want you to go to some quick plays and do the same, but recklessly. You understand? Don't back up. Die on this hill. Don't back up. See how much you can, and the more you do it, later you're gonna notice, wait a second, before I could stay here 3 seconds, now I could stay here 7 seconds. It was like, holy shit. I was like, how am I, the uptime value needs to be increased. If you're worried about your ranked games to play recklessly, play the quick play. When you play quick play, just be like, oh, I'm gonna be here and try to extend my uptime on this aggressive, insane positions. Yeah, practice this one.
Yeah.
That's okay. Let's see the next solution here. The next situation here. Okay. Yeah. Attention problems, right? A little bit. Did you see that?
Yeah, I'm like.
Did you see that? I'm gonna show you. Look at the Kiriko. Look at your charge. Kiriko died. I know Kiriko died, but you didn't know he's gonna die. Didn't expect.
Yeah, I didn't know.
You should have shot that way. But it's okay. It's not impossible to micromanage. It's just when you are right-clicking and getting out, try to recognize the pattern of, is there an open space squishy, right? Is there somebody without cover? Yeah. When you are right-clicking behind the cover and now you're getting out with your right click, try to look for that pattern of, is there somebody without cover? Because that's doing a burst damage, and then they just don't have enough time to back up, right? Yeah, it's okay. Okay, so I think that was the mistakes. I think the losing that team fight just on your side, yeah, on your side of things. I think your value uptime was low. Like you got into the good positions, you shoot the correct people most of the time, you use your abilities quite nicely. It's not even that bad of the aim, at least at this fight. It's just a bit too cowardly. You know, a bit too cowardly. I apologize. I don't want to sound too rude. It's just.
No, it's great. I mean, this is coaching. Say whatever.
You have to go for you have to go for a trade if you think it's a good trade for you, right? So from now on, when you play your ranked games, I will tell you how to play the ranked games, okay? Because I need to see more. But if you go for quick plays, what I just explained you now, remember what did I say to practice? Remind me.
Don't be a pussy. You know, see how long I can abuse my position where I'm like pressuring them. You know, just limit test. Limit test. How long can I be annoying them without dying? Or even if I die, it doesn't matter. Yeah.
Exactly. This is called limit testing. And the way it works is that if you're like always backing up, if you're hesitating, if you're waiting, you just don't have an opportunity to learn. You get what I'm saying? Like when you are jumping, attacking, like you're being more active, that gives you more opportunities to learn. Is it like clear what I'm saying here? Yeah. Right? So like, you know, this is your target, this is you, and you're just waiting, and then burst spike, like 2 seconds of aggression, going back, right? There's just not enough time for you to improve. Your windows of aggressions are so short, it doesn't let you improve.
I see.
Yeah. So
okay.
Yeah, extend that. You know what I want you to do? Slow down with your shift. Your shift, I because I see that when you're taking damage, you immediately shift and try to get some.
Oh yeah.
Right? So what I want you to do, not only do the reckless type of aggression, but I'm talking about controlled aggression. Yeah, I'm not saying you just press W and die. No, I'm just saying,
I'm not gonna run it. Yeah,
I just said like what you did, do that like from backline or some high grounds and like shooting the controlled aggression plus a little bit recklessness to increase your uptime, right? At the same time, slow down with your shift. Don't immediately press it when you're taking damage, okay? And you know what you do? Slow down to a point that you don't press it and you die. That's what I want you to do. Why? Because trying to increase the accuracy of this cooldown, of your shift. So, you know, when you are a DPS, especially a flanker, you are going to get shot all the time. People are going to shoot you all the time. You need to learn to play under that pressure. This guy's gonna shoot you, this guy's gonna shoot you, this guy's gonna shoot you, this guy. You know, the moment you targeted somebody, like, oh, I wanna kill this Juno, the moment you do that, they start shooting you. You notice that, right? So you need to stay cold-headed, cold-blooded, and try to slow down with your shift as much as possible. If this is quick play, press it as late as possible to a point that you almost die. But this way, you will have more like analytical, more intentional cooldown usage.
I see.
Yeah, so also do that. Controlled aggression, increased uptime of that aggression, but slowing down with your shift. Motorbike, spam it. Motorbike, spam it. Spam. That is most of the time, if you have it and you're under aggression that they're trying to hit you, use it to reposition and spam it. Very rarely. Shift
because like
is more valuable.
That's my defensive cooldown. It's like my get out of my jail free card. It covers for my mistake if I'm like
exactly.
Oh,
Yeah, it is your
playing
more
that,
valuable.
so I should use it less.
It is
Yeah.
your more valuable. Yeah. Do you have any questions of what I just explained you to do?
No, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, stop being a pussy. Really get in there, make the most of
Yeah. That's
the
all right.
opportunities that I find.
That's okay. Yeah, it's okay. I mean, you found the opportunities. Like I was thinking about, like at the beginning, I was thinking about I have to teach you to recognize the patterns, right? For example, that Juno was so open, the soldier was so open for. I was like, I have to teach you, but I see that you can already see that yourself, and your decision making is correct too. It's just maybe your adrenaline hits, and you're just like your fight and fly activates. So yeah. When you are like a flanker type of a hero, like Tracer, Genji, and Shion, yeah, you have to be like a cold-blooded assassin. You get what I'm saying? You have to be chill, calm down, and just like even though your gameplay is like pew 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 pew, bike, it's like God, even though this is your gameplay, but your brain should be complete opposite of that. Your brain should be like, have you seen the South Park, the episode about World of Warcraft?
No.
Yeah, so there's like a legendary fight going on in that episode. Everybody's like, heal me, save me, like this, somehow like there's a legendary fight going on versus one guy, and he's like, oh my God, this guy is so amazing. Like they all praise him, and it's like this guy's like, whoa, blah. But that guy is just like lying down, half naked, and eating some potato chips, like. Not even speaking, not even looking at the screen, and just absolutely destroying them all. Just he alone just smacks them all. So I want you to don't let your hero deceive you with the dopamine intake. It's very rewarding to press shift and survive. It's very rewarding to run away and don't die, right? So and also it's sometimes very rewarding to shift forward for no reason, right? And Tracer as well, yeah. Tracer, pew 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 pew. It's so fun. Don't let fun to obstruct your decisions. Right? Yeah. Yeah. All right, let's go. Let's see what happens the next time. Yeah. Okay. This is all right. Yeah, controlling some space here. Yeah, you cannot do anything here. You guys are already have to wait. Yeah, spam. Nice. Okay. Yeah. It's great. I was a bit too fast, but it's okay. Let's talk about it very briefly. Look what happened. Mercy died.
Oh.
We talked about this. What's gonna happen?
Yeah. Now everyone's gonna come forward. I should look for that.
See,
look for these guys. They're gonna walk in.
Yeah, you unintentionally did that. This the guys.
That's pretty lucky.
Yeah. No, I mean, yeah, patterns. Yeah, all the time. Let's go. The moment your Mercy died, this guy, he was like, I must finish them. Look at them. They're also exposed, right? And then he got a bike on his face. These kind of decisions. Oh, look, another guy. Look, just because one Mercy died.
Coming for it.
Just because one Mercy died. And also, he's reacting to Mercy's death and Ash's low HP. Remember what I said? The human brain just works like, even the champion level, even Grandmaster champion level, when somebody gets low or somebody dies, people just double you. You should always expect that. Do not react to Ash. Ash is like, yeah. So patterns, yeah, patterns. So you could even try to get this kill. Yeah, I just want to show you like how it happens. Okay, let's keep watching here. This is good. Yeah, you the Sigma is another pattern recognition. Another pattern is overextension. When somebody overextends, that's a pattern. Now you have to react.
Punish him.
Yeah.
Start shooting him.
Yeah. In 5v5, you shoot the backline when this happens.
Oh.
You push them back. This is how much he's overextended. Yeah. This is how much he's overextended, right? You need to stretch that overextension to a point that he just completely isolates. If you shoot this guy, he's going to react to you. He's going to put his shield, he's going to put his shield, he's going to back up. It's like,
I'm not going to have much impact.
Yeah. Shoot this guy, he dies. Pattern. Again, pattern recognition. So shoot this guys, he dies. Exactly. So it's okay. It's okay. Let's see. Good. Correct decision. Nice.
Nice. Died.
See, your mercy died at this point. Yeah, there was mercy death, right? There was a mercy death.
Yeah, and we got
after that
2
mercy
kills
death.
off that.
Yeah. You got Juno.
Yeah, they push up too far and they die.
Yeah, exactly. So the moments where this kind of things happen, try to again stay like a cold-blooded assassin and be like, oh, they're gonna W. I have to catch somebody. You know, yeah. A lot of Hanzo players do this, like top Hanzo players. You know what they do? Like I'm talking about champion Hanzo players. You know, they're having a duel. And then, for example, like they get low. The Hanzo gets low. They run, and they hide, and then they just keep the left click on the headshot level, and they just shoot it on time.
Whoever comes into
yes, because they know he's low. The enemy is gonna press W. Coming. Yeah, they're gonna press W. You know, the Arge is the top 1 Hanzo before. He had a video about this, and he was showing so many examples of him getting low and then baiting somebody into the W and a headshot.
Into my one-shot headshot.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So you did a good job here. Honestly, here, you both did a good job. You stay your ground. You didn't give up the good. You didn't give up the good position because your support is dead or your tank is dead. Like there is this linear thinking. You know, people playing Overwatch. Sometimes they play World of Warcraft, which is like, my tank is dead, my support is dead, me go back. You know, no. Shift your mentality of like, how can I use this for my opportunity? And you guys did a great job here. Okay. Let's see. How? Oh no, mercy. These guys are again. Yeah. Let's go. Good. Yeah, just keep your ground. Yeah. Why? Why?
Yeah. And I died for this.
No, but like what?
Yeah,
happened?
I have no idea.
What happened to you? Like honestly.
I don't know. I saw a kill. I think this is like the effect, the reverse. Like I saw we got a kill, and now I'm doing the whole W. Yeah, that was terrible.
You know what is this? Remember what I told you? I said that don't let the fun and the dopamine to push you.
Yeah, definitely got in my head.
Yep. The dopamine of getting a kill, the dopamine of doing very well here, it pushed you to you were the guy that pressed W this time. You know what I'm saying? You were the one. Yeah, you reacted. They reacted to your W and then died, and then you reacted to their death and you W'd yourself to death. Right, so that's what I'm saying. Gold. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I had a coaching with Winston. I was Winston, and somebody was a champion player was teaching me how to play Winston because my Winston sucked, and then I was like I'm this Winston here, and this is the enemy, yeah, and I just like shift, and then land with the meta, you know, and the guy was like, and the champion guy was like, bro, just press W and buzz him to death. If he presses shift, then you press shift. I'm like, but that's so boring, you know. I'm a monkey. I wanna, you know, it's so fun. It's like, nope, the fun is cancelled. You're playing competitively. It's not like the dopamine needs to be controlled, you know. So it's like just walk on him, and it's excruciating. I quit playing monkey after that because I love playing shift. I love pressing shift with my monkey when I play monkey. I love that, like, you jump and like land on somebody. I love that, but that's a wrong gameplay. That's the wrong gameplay.
Suboptimal.
Yeah, it's like
I play optimally.
Yeah, I was like, all right, shit. You know, I tried to play like that. It was so boring. So again, right, before this happened, I already told you about the dopamine thing. So Stay cold-headed. Yes, stay cold-headed. That's all right. It's okay. Let's see. Where is this thing?
Oh, and
This
I
actually
think
could
the
be
spawn is
useful. You know?
really
Yeah,
bad.
you push them so back, somebody might have died from their team.
Might have been like,
Yeah, could happen. Yeah. Okay, this is a fine positioning. Okay.
oh yeah, and the
Yeah.
fight, I'm a bit late. Everyone's popped out.
Yeah. Nice. Nice.
I don't even know how they died.
Oh, patterns. What just happened? Patterns. Did you see that?
Yeah, we just killed this soldier.
And then something else happened. What else happened? I go back, watch it on a slow mo. Okay. I want you to recognize. I want you to exercise recognizing this.
This ends now.
Pops out.
Wait a second. Pay attention.
Dies. Oh, so that guy TP'd, Suzu'd, out of cooldowns, half HP, triple E.
Dead.
Do something about that.
Corpse.
Yeah.
Corpse. Must become a corpse. Like, and you look at you. Look at you. This is a corpse. Now your dopamine should kick in. Now you'll be like W, you know. Now
Go. Kill this guy.
Yeah. Pattern recognition. A lot of DPS play is you should be proactive. You should be creating some space for your team, hitting squishies, yes, but at this rank, recognizing and punishing these mistakes is just insane value, right? I don't know. Maybe just now you pressed W and killed him, right? Maybe you did that. I don't know. I just want you to recognize this. I want you to practice recognizing this, right? Maybe you did that.
I don't think I did that.
Yeah, but you will be a better player if you recognize this. You know. Okay, let's see. Here we go. Let me see your POV. Here we go. It's okay. They pressed Q. It's all right. It's all right. You're still doing a good job. Yeah. That's okay. So there is one thing I want to tell you here is that when Sigma pressed Q and he killed some people, what he did, it was a proactive approach. You get what I'm saying? So this guy, he's like, I want to win this point, and I pressed Q to secure my victory. Did you do the same?
Yeah, I probably shouldn't have done that.
No.
I didn't notice that my whole team was dead. That was bad for me.
It's fine. It's fine. I just want you to think about the Q usage a bit more. How can I say this? Whoever presses Q first wins. I'm not joking with you. When there is an equal situation, like they have more, like there is like a 5v5, yeah? Let's say there's a 5 v5. This is the moment, right? And then you have a little bit opportunity, like squishies are without cover or something, yeah? This is the greatest time to press Q, because when you press Q, you get a kill on a squishy, right? It becomes 5v4, and then it becomes 5v3, yeah? So you press your Q to create an advantage. Do not try to press Q to cancel the enemy's advantage. A lot of low-rated players just don't give up. A lot of low-rated players don't, and they press every Q and then they die. Get what I'm saying here? Same with Orisa. Same with Orisa. That Orisa as well. Not only you did that, also that Orisa. You know, let's go back. I don't want to blame your teammates here. You know, that's not what I'm trying to do.
Yes.
What I'm trying to do is to show you on an example, so like how it works, right? Okay. After, let me go a little bit more back. I want to find that exact moment. Yeah. Look here. Look at Sigma. Fantastic Q. Fantastic Q. Because it's a clutch moment. It's a clutch moment. And his Q creates that advantage. You get what I'm saying? It's a 5v5. You see a good opportunity, he Q. His Q doesn't react to anybody else's Q. He pushes his advantage. This is a fantastic Q by him. Right, see here. Look. So did he get how many kills? How many kills he got? He got Mercy and Ashe, right? He got Mercy and Ashe. I want to show you on a slow-mo just to show you the... okay, it's done. It's over.
Yeah, and fight as well.
It's over. It's over.
And at that point,
yeah, now
cut your losses.
Yeah.
I know. Go kill myself or run away.
Yeah, because they already win. Whatever you do, very rarely, you might do some, but like most of the time, it's gonna be a waste, right? So play optimally. Doesn't matter. And now the fight's gonna reset somewhere here. And imagine you have your Q and Orisa has his Q. Is it good or is it bad?
Yeah.
It's good, right?
Man.
The fight resets here. Orisa doesn't have Q. You don't have Q. Is it good or is it bad? Which one statistically gives you higher chances to win the match? Having a Q here or not having a Q here?
Definitely having that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So after this was over. A lot of low-ranked players, they just don't give up. They don't want to fight reset. They don't want to give up. And look at this. Orisa after this. Look at Orisa. It's like, yeah, you might say that, oh, they're low, but even one kill is not gonna do anything. You guys are -3, 0 supports, yeah? Just not gonna do anything. Like, okay. And yeah, Juno just runs up. Yeah. Look at that Q. Hits absolutely nothing. Right? And then after that, I have a theory. I think his Q influenced you to Q.
Yeah, I think what's even worse is that...
Or maybe you so low and you double. You don't.
I was so tunnel vision.
Yeah. You don't even notice
the squishy. I don't think I even noticed that my team died. I'm not even gonna be. That's crazy to say, but I did not. I did not even recognize it was a 2v5 at that moment when I like jumped in and looked for the kill on the Soja. Like when I jumped off the high ground. I don't know how that even happened. Yeah.
Do you have the sounds on for the eliminations?
Yeah, but I don't. Yeah, it's just crazy. I don't know how.
Yeah. There's like elimination sounds.
I think any person, you know, if you look at that 2v5, definitely is back up. But somehow that did not happen.
Yeah, it's okay. Actually, when we VOD review, things are much more clearer, and you might start noticing more things because we're stopping, we're talking, we're slowing down. Yeah, so it's different. Of course, in a match, all this happens so quickly, right? So it's much harder to pay attention to that, right? So it's fine. From time to time, this kind of thing is okay. All right. Let's just move forward here. Any questions so far on what I explained here?
Get in there,
Oh, look at that. Jeez, man, I just cannot stop it. Education doesn't...
What just happened?
Look, I just cannot... What was we talking about? Not giving up and just wasting every Q before death, right? So Orisa did, and then you did, and then look at this.
I didn't even notice this.
Look at this.
Did you go for a res?
You know, you guys on this rank... Look, on this rank, people just don't want to give up on the fight. Just don't want to give up on a fight. Just lose it. I don't think this is going to stop it. Like, let me see. Okay. Kind of worked. But it was still a bad decision. Even if it worked, it was a bad decision. It was 0.83. It's too big of a gamble. Too big of a gamble. It's a suboptimal play. Oh, imagine now Orisa had a Q, right? Imagine now you had a Q, right?
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. Okay, press Q. Fantastic Q again, by the way. fantastic Q. Their team are so much better at Qs than you guys. They press Q.
Yeah.
Why I want to praise them, just for the educational purposes, to show you how Q should be used. Yeah, they press Q to create advantage. You guys press Q to react to something.
Right? Yeah, we were trying to.
Yeah. So
we were in a deficit. We tried to climb back up with our Q.
But this is the greatest.
And these guys.
Yeah, they press.
They see that it's a bit even fight, so they're like, oh, let me just
make it
let me make it not even anymore.
Yeah,
let me just make it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, 5v5. Now it's not 5v5 anymore, right? Let's see.
Yeah, they'll probably win from that ult.
Look at this Juno's Q. Is this a good Q?
Yeah.
You see how they?
Wow, we just used every ult.
Yeah. Well, I'm not watching you here because you're doing fine here. You're trying to shoot the squishes. You're trying to. You're doing the good thing here. You shouldn't touch the card. That's not your. You're doing fine here. I just, for educational purposes, I want to show you how Qs are used, and Qs are game changers. Your ultimates are winning game. Ultimates win and lose games. Bad ultimates lose games. Good ultimates win. Now how this game, and they used it one by one. This actually amazing, because for gold rank, pressed first, and then a bit later they didn't press. A lot of this rank people, they just press all the Qs at the same time. Yeah. So I don't know. You guys might win now. You guys might win, right? Somehow, but their decision is correct. Their gameplay is correct.
Yeah, and that's what matters.
Yeah. Got a kill. Yes, I got a kill. So the Bob also didn't help. Bob just delayed the inevitable, right? So also the Bob was not a great. Did you see how many Qs got wasted here for nothing?
Wow.
For absolutely just like 20 more seconds of team fight. 3 Qs went on this. Yeah. So in your games, when you are thinking like, when should I use my Q, right? When like it's a 5v5 situation or 4v4 and somebody's like this, overextended, get a kill on that guy, you press it first.
Yeah, and that just guarantee the win of the fight.
And then
guarantees that the tide, we're pushing it.
Yeah. A regular team fight, There's a regular team fight here.
Yeah.
Kiriko presses Q. Juno presses Q. What are the chances of them winning? Much, much higher. Yeah. This is how I like to VOD review. I like to show. I don't want to only look at you, because these are such great opportunities to learn.
Yes. To learn.
Yeah. That's why. Yeah. If I just only focus on you. It's a bit like, I don't know. I don't like it. I'm more of an educator, This is fine. There's nothing. It's just fine. You have there's nothing. It's over. It's over. Yeah. Okay. I wouldn't go here right now. Again, right? So.
We'll go under.
Yeah, definitely go and annoy them.
Oh yeah.
Don't let them heal. They're 2 together here, right? If and you also have a health pack, right? So remember that you're not only a backline assassin or an assassin overall, you're also a disruptor. You're a backline disruptor. So you can come here, don't let them heal, and then you have a health pack, don't let them heal. The last critical moment, shift back up with your bike, right? Right, so, and then this Sigma will die. I promise you this Sigma will die if you do that. Or Kiriko will shift with the Suzu and then Kiriko will die. Right, so again, these are pattern recognitions. Remember what I said?
Yeah.
Remember what I said? Yeah. When there is an overextension, you need to even stretch it longer, right? This is an extension.
Yeah, and punish that.
Yeah, you have to even increase it, worse it, push them back as, or here. Yeah, this is also over. They come on you, right? And that's another thing about this is that it's a more proactive play. Right now you're being a bit more reactive. You're waiting something to happen.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for something to happen. Just shooting the tank.
And then you have to. But look at this guy. Look at this guy. Jesus Christ, I'm so sorry. Air just messing up all my
No,
clicks.
it's all good.
Yeah.
Take your time.
Yeah. Look at this guy.
And he's getting in position on us. He's gonna
Yep. He is being active. He's being active. He's being proactive.
Trying
You
to-
are being more reactive. Yep. Is this like clear? What I'm explaining here, is this like, are you grasping it? Like, is it? It's simple stuff.
I understand.
Simple stuff.
This is,
Yeah.
this is very
Yeah.
basic, but
Yeah.
it doesn't occur to me like in the moment.
Yeah.
And I'm just not.
Yeah. It's okay. On this rank, this is what we need to focus on. Okay. Your support died. What do you think is gonna happen?
Yep, they're gonna try to push advantage, kill my research, take more space in front of us. Yeah, and here they come.
Immediately, he opens up. See? I can guarantee you that every time your support dies, just look for this. Look for this open. I mean, they're in a good position. Killing them is harder, right? But it just happens. It happens that they're gonna press W. Yeah, you cannot do here anything. You're also very exposed, by the way. But still, right?
Yeah,
just to teach you the pattern recognition. Just to teach you the patterns, yeah. All right, let's see.
Well, that's Suzu's here.
Still you're waiting, see? Still you're waiting. And just pushing the card. The time is working against you right now.
Oh yeah, gotta make something happen.
Yep. Look at our soldier.
The Sigma is so far.
Yeah, and the soldier, their soldier, they're so active. They're creating so much space. Yeah, and you're just waiting here for something. It's possible that after the loses, after this time, and then losing 2 fights in a row like that, maybe you got.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'll just do nothing here, and then they just they just cap 3 points.
Yeah,
Pretty sure that's what happens.
Yeah. When he overextends, again, patterns. We're learning patterns.
Look on the backline.
Yeah. Stop shooting this guy. Push them back. This is the distance between them. This is make it this. Right? Yeah. Okay. Patterns. I love this. It's okay. Let's see.
Yeah, I think just nothing happens and we just lose.
It's okay. Let's see.
This ends now.
Yeah. On the last point.
Yeah, I mean, I just sat there watching it happen.
Yeah. On this point, from here to here.
Yeah. I just.
I'm sorry. I don't want to be like a bit rude about this, but you got DPS Diffed. You got Diffed. Yeah. They were so active here and here. You know, you can try to go there, disrupt the backline, stretch the distance between the tank, the overextended guy. Because 5v5 tanks, they don't die. Don't shoot them when they extend. Yeah, let them to go back. Yeah, or go here and try to duel the soldier, deny his space. Yeah, do something. Don't wait. I'm not saying all the time you have to press W, but when the things are going against you, working. If you guys are winning, they are not able to push, you guys have the good positions, yeah? You be more of a patient guy. You be more of I need to recognize patterns. I need to see how can I punish them. But when the things are going so wrong and you can see they're absolutely dominating, now you have to go for your own play. Right, but you keep waiting, and you got Diffed here. I'll be honest with you. Yeah, you got Diffed.
Yeah.
And
definitely.
also, entire snowball would be possible to avoid if your team had at least 1 Q here, but you all died on this hill.
Oh, yeah.
You guys all died on. You could have just at least 1 Q. You could have stopped the card with that Q. Because you stopped the card, now they have to reset. Now you have the high grounds, right? You already positioned. You see how much that Q. Your team's gonna waste their Qs all the time on this rank. You shouldn't be one of them. Right now, if you had a Q here on this soldier, you just be like, Imagine you had your Q, you'd be just like, and then kill the soldier in here, right? Kill the soldier. Now you're facing the soldier with your bike. Now you have a great high ground. You have a great cover. You could just use it completely to like make the fight upside down, right? Just disrupt that. But because you guys are all used all your Qs, they have a card. They take the high grounds. They have the momentum. They just push it. Simple stuff. Simple stuff. Honestly. Yeah, I would even say like follow this guys. Like what they did, it was amazing. And you notice that soldier was here, he got shot, but he kept staying here because I mean he got his heals of course, but he stand his ground. Sojourn, he was there, he got shot a little bit, but he stood his ground. What I was talking about, value, yeah, extension of the value. It is very necessary. Yeah. So yeah, of course, overall, this is a team fault. Yeah, you might say that it's unfair because this guy wasted his Q, and then also Ash wasted his Q, right? You might say it's very unfair. They also the guys that they're not doing anything. Yeah, but you know your own gameplay was not really different from them.
I shouldn't focus on myself. Yeah.
And one thing I want to tell you is that like the chill pill, yeah, the coldness, the cold-bloodedness, right? I noticed that you start really hesitating when somebody dies on your team. Somebody dies on your team, you start to back up, you start to get careful, you start to be like, oh no, my God.
I'm scared, the fight is lost.
Shit, let's reset. No, try to not to react to the things like, because it's going to happen all the time. All the time, somebody's going to die on your team. It's inevitable, it's impossible to control it. So yeah, just remember that you have the best guns in the game because you're a DPS guy. You have the most lethal guns in the game. So when this happens, react to it more positively and less negatively. It's like, oh, someone's gonna W. Someone's gonna W. Or support. Oh, my Mercy died here. Or Mercy's gonna res here, right? My Mercy's gonna res here because somebody died. Well, they're definitely gonna W, right? So instead of like, oh shit, guys, how you the fuck you done? My God. Instead of that, like, oh, I need to use this one. You know, like. The shift of the mentality is crucial for you. Yeah.
Yeah. That.
Does this help?
Yeah. That really says a lot. Yeah. I can see.
Yeah.
This is.
Do you want to watch the attack as well or no?
Ready for battle.
Honestly, I generally I don't remember what happens in my games. Like after I play one, I just.
Okay. Some of the mistakes you do are quite like they're repeating.
Yeah, it's probably just gonna be a lot of the same stuff.
Yeah.
Probably. Like
it's okay.
Let me think.
Let's see. Watch a little bit. Yeah.
Yep.
That's okay.
That's probably just gonna be the same stuff.
That's okay. Let's see.
Let's see.
Too much waiting. Too much patience. Again, active. Remember what that soldier was doing? Running. Remember what that soldier was doing? Remember those?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pushing.
You are a little bit demotivated here, a bit discouraged. I can see. I can see from the body language.
Probably that was definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe in my mind, I already like just assumed the game was lost at this point.
Yeah, I can see you're doing some crap here. It's fine. It's okay. Yeah, deny that space for him. Yes, good. As a DPS.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm supposed to do here.
No. It's fine. Actually, you did fine. You denied you helped to drop them from the high ground. As a DPS player, you should participate in the space, like contesting the space or something. So this is fine. It's better than nothing because there was a moment you were doing absolutely nothing. You know. Yeah.
Yeah.
But so it's fine. It's good actually. Look how much they. I'm sorry. Like I really want to praise their team. They get so much damage, they get so much like threats on them, and they still shoot. They still hold their ground. You see what I'm saying?
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should really.
Yeah.
I need to be doing that.
It's just your hero is not meant for this. You know what you're doing here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
this. Yeah.
I don't do a lot of damage at this range.
You know what I would
don't know where else I could be.
Yeah. You know what I would.
Should I just switch?
If this is if you have a situation like this, you lost so badly, Start to treat the game like a practice, like I said. Be more reckless.
Just start running at them and kill them.
I would just take the bike. Honestly, I would just take the bike, run here, come here,
look for insta one shot
and disrupt it. And not even like kill somebody, just disrupt them and just annoy them, let them turn back at me, and I would shift there, go for the health pack, and then fight for, and then until that my bike would be like, I would do some insane stuff. As Shion, you have so much mobility with that bike. Even though the spam is like the poke damage with the bike is good, but it has many uses, right? Right now you spam, they're not giving up. You poke again, they're not giving up. If you do it again, are they gonna give up? No, right? Yeah.
No.
So I would just be like, this Ashe should be here. Ashe is fine with Mercy, but like I would be like more of like do some insane stuff, just like it's not working. Yeah, let me try another thing. Oh, this is not working. Let me try another thing. That's how. These are the opportunities to learn, right? If you keep standing here and just spam damage, there's not a good opportunity to learn. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Oh.
That's fine. Yeah, they have too much space here. Yeah. So what I just said, yeah, I would just take a bike and then imagine from here you just spam them and just like a lot of things. You just stop. You're still waiting for something. So I already explained this, so I think you already know.
Yeah, I'm just doing the same thing as.
Yeah. Let's see.
Oh, I got rezzed.
Oh! I love this. I love this. Well done. That was the dopamine. You got res. You got res.
Dopamine. Let's go.
And it's like, yeah, now I'm coming, baby. And that was a good thing, unironically. And also, you gotta kill. You guys gotta kill. Now you have to snowball. Yeah. I love this, man. I love this. Yeah, look how much they got disrupted. Look. It's fine. Even though, listen. Your respawn is here.
Yeah.
You have a bike, you have a blink. Who cares?
Perfect time to just
you clean this place.
Go limited.
You clean the space.
Yeah, trade my life for the space. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna respawn right here.
Especially on attack. And you have a res, by the way. Also. Right? so you have a res guy. So yeah, your respawn is there. Their respawn is far over the rainbow. Look at that. See? So you with Shion, you can do this kind of insane trades just the sake of the space control on attack, right? And then you just like you get your shift, you get your bike, you're back to the fight, right? So good. That the thing that what you did, I didn't see this VOD before, and that's what I told you to do. Remember, I said go with your bike and do some insane stuff here, right? That's what I told you to do, and you did that, and look at you. Now you got the space. Okay. Let's see. See, yeah, you're back. Oh, nice. Okay. That's okay. It happens to the best. Again, right? Again. See, the what we talked about. Immediately back up. See?
Yeah.
Immediately back up.
I was like, I took some damage. Oh no, the McCree's gonna stun me and kill me, and and I just didn't take it. Oh, that was hard. Yeah.
Also that. Yeah, you have so much uptime here. You can extend this to endless fights. Yeah. I mean, if he even if he shoots you, you take the health pack. He keeps shooting you. They shoot you. They have that. There's gonna be 1v2, right? And this poor tank is gonna be alone completely here and just gonna suffer. You get what I'm saying? Even you keep you extend your fight here. You take 1v when you have a situation of 1v2 and you can safely extend it. It means your team is gonna be 4v3. Your team's gonna be 4v2, 4v1, right?
Yeah, I mean that pressure from there is crazy. Like they feel so safe when I'm not there. Like they can play so easily, but when I'm there, I mean,
that's okay.
Wow, it just gets so much harder for them.
Yeah,
so I just gave it up.
Correct. Yeah, just we already talked about the Q usages, and I already explained how they use their Qs. And yeah, I don't
Yeah,
want to
that
repeat.
was-
This is
yeah, we
exactly
got
same,
cooked.
exactly same situation, so I don't want to repeat myself here. Yeah, that's okay. Let's finish this review on this embarrassing second, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can
Yeah.
already see. I can already see, and yeah, you know what? If I was a simpleton, if I was like a amioba, I would just teach you that what this soldier did, do the same. That's what I would just tell you. Right? That's what I would just tell you. You give up your space so quickly. For example, here, just like run away very quickly, right? So this guy, so many times he got shot here with the bike. He got bike on his face. Still hold the ground, and very late on the you literally have to go with the right on him. Only after that he backed up, right? And he's always doing something. He's always taking high ground. He's always taking a good angle. He's always putting pressure, right? So if I was like a two cellular, like a plankton, I would just explain you this way, just like do what this guy did. Yeah, do what this guy did. Yeah.
Yeah.
But of course, it's very easy to say that. It's very easy to say that. So when you are improving, when you are in your improving stage, you should take only one or two things at the same time, and do not think about too many things. For example, I talked about Q, right? But try to remember it as much as you can. For now, do not focus on that. Okay?
Yeah. That's just.
I told you a lot
note.
of things. Yeah, I told you a lot of things. But for your practice,
the most important ones, I gotta.
Yeah, not only just the most important ones. It's impossible to practice too many things at the same time.
Everything. Yeah.
Yeah. So the first thing I wanted to do is you need to play like 2-3 games of quick play recklessly, but with controlled aggression, right? For example, you went for that. You can even have a piece of paper and write on it that extend my fights like this, right? Like this.
Yeah, let's stick it next to my
and then you
monitor.
just stick to your monitor, next to your monitor, and it's like, yeah, this is what I'm gonna do. So try to extend that, and because it's quick play, nobody cares. Do not press shift. Just for the fun of the game, do not press shift until you die, so you can see how it goes. Do you understand? Like, you know, you can you can, like, this is a planet, right? And this is the planet, and you, like, okay, let's not take a planet. This is the moon, right? This is the moon. You want to see how is the moon. You can always look at the moon with your telescope, right? But if you want to actually experience it, you have to land on the moon, which is quite dangerous, right? So you have to go for that danger. You are you sometimes you are way too like, I don't know, it's like you don't accept any danger. You don't accept any
when, you know, if I just take the risk, you know, the potential of what I could do in that fight, you know, I would never know because I never tried it. So
it's okay. So that's why
I would never know what I could do.
In your practice, in your quick play, do that. Extend what you're doing. Keep doing that. It's just extend it. Force yourself to extend it, right? And then go to like ranked game. Do the same, but a little bit more controlled. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you can have two pieces of paper next to you. If it's quick play, that one, the note will tell you that, you know, slow down, right? Slow down with the shift. Yeah, slower shift. Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
Slower shift usage, almost no shift usage. Honestly, like just to extend the learning period, right? Yeah. And for your second practice, for your second thing you want to practice, right, is try to be more proactive. Try to be more proactive. Less reactive.
Just like the enemy DPS.
Yeah, just like the enemy DPS. You can react to things, of course, by recognizing the patterns. Because I told you about the patterns, you don't have to practice it anymore. it's gonna be on your brain, and you're actually gonna notice this, because patterns are impossible to practice because it's out of your control. You cannot create patterns. You cannot force patterns. It just happens. Somebody, well, oh, this guy's overextended. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? The patterns are out of your control, so you cannot practice patterns. You need to notice them, and I promise you, because I told you this, you will notice that. From now, you will notice.
Yeah.
That. Yeah. So react to the patterns, but the other time, be more of a proactive player. Go for a play. Go for a play. Go for a play. Okay? Go for a play. The play is like, oh, this is my target. I'm going to shoot this target. There can be different reasons why you shoot this target. You want to kill this target. You want to extend them and the distance between them, right? Isolate them even further. You want to let them back up. You want to let them waste their cooldown, right? Right? But the aggression should be more targeted and more proactive.
Okay, yeah.
So focus on these two things for now. For now. What you remember from what I told you, maybe you in the fight you remember that you shouldn't waste your Q. Maybe during the fight you remember something that I told you, right? If you can remember that, good. That's nice. But for now on, go on a practice mode and improve these two things. Remind me, what are the two things?
Okay. The first one is, gotta stop spamming my shift the moment I take like a little bit of damage, and I just back off and then stop doing that. I need to just hold my ground, not just instantly dash away with my shifts. Just go on a quick play. See how long I can play this, like maybe more risk situations, more risk position, so I can see how much advantage I can potentially get, like that. And then second thing, just wait, what was I gonna say? Just look for the patterns, look for the patterns. See, try to. I mean, I'm learning so much, and it doesn't really mean anything unless I execute it. So I need to just, look.
The patterns happen when you're active.
I need to look for it.
Yeah.
I need to be proactive. I need to look for these opportunities.
Exactly.
Not just
when
wait
you're
for them
active,
to happen.
Exactly. When you're active, you are more good to punish the. You're more good to punish. You have more opportunity to punish the pattern. The what happens, right? Remember the first fight, your Juno died there, right? Remember that?
Yeah.
So I want to show you that moment again. So like a better example. See, when Juno died here, there was a moment you were sitting here, way to back up, right? So
it's just instant connection.
Yeah, if your mindset is more proactive, more proactive, you would punish some of these guys somewhere here, right? More opportunities, right? So these two things. What I just said, you can make a note. You can write it down and put it next to your monitor. Just the only difference is you can have two pieces of paper. Quick play, go completely reckless mode. Ranked play, do what I said, but more of like a controlled like aggression. Do press shift, right? Press shift as late as possible in ranked. But in quick play, do not press shift, or just like try to do it as less as possible. You can play a mini game. It's like how much HP I got until I pressed shift. I was like, I pressed on 20 HP, I pressed on 40 HP, I pressed on 50 HP, right? And I survived. Some moments it's gonna be crazy. Oh, I pressed on 5 HP and I survived, right? Like this.
Yeah.
And that feeling is gonna let you the uptime, because people will shoot at you. You are a flanker, you are a squishy DPS. People will shoot at you. So calm down. Chill and take the damage, take the bullets. You're not gonna die. You will get your healings, you will get your shift, you get help. You're not gonna die. Calm down and just shoot back. I think this would conclude that. Is there anything?
Wow, that was great. I mean, like, if I really needed this, like if I watched this myself, I could not point these things out. I would just keep doing them. I would not realize that.
It's okay. You will do them. You will do them. You will
But now,
definitely
you know,
do that. You just have to do it less and less. It's just, yeah. I'm sorry, I interrupted you. What I want to say here is that when you go your next match, you're still gonna do that. You're still gonna do that.
Yeah, yeah.
Some of your bad habits, they're
not gonna be
just practice mode. Yeah, practice makes it
yeah,
perfect.
that's not gonna disappear.